Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magnificent Pride. It's so nice to see you back this week. As y'all know, we had to reschedule last week's game, which will be going live next month. So please keep your eyes for that. This is our last game of the month. It is very, very special. As you can see, I have wonderful and fantastic players and a GM here with me today. I don't think it's possible to overstate how excited I am. Um, First off, I would like to thank my players and GM for being here. Thank you to Domo Jason, aka Domo Came, for these beautiful graphics, this overlay. Thank you to Kay and David for helping me do this whole event. This is their channel. They've been so gracious to give me this takeover time to support me behind the scenes as well. And thank you to our sponsors, Paola's Pixels, Die Hard Dice, Critical Hit Cookies, and Friday Afternoon Tea. We're going to be giving things away today from all 4 of those companies. You have to be on Twitch to win, though, and you have to be present to win. So please make sure that you remember that. We will also have timed giveaways. So like the first one that you'll be having that we're going to be giving away is going to be Paola's Pixels. It's a $50 gift card. You'll be able to see how to enter in the chat. And then we'll call that one like the first like quarter or third of the game. And then the next one we'll do right before we go to break and then call it after we get back from break. So just keep an eye out for the different things that you can win today, and please be generous if you can. If you can't, please retweet and invite your one friend that has a bunch of money to donate over here to us. We are raising money for Black in Pink, which is a nonprofit that seeks to aid Black and Brown LGBTQIA+ people who are or were incarcerated and to try to overhaul or abolish the prison system. As many of you might know, Black people and Brown people are already at higher risks of being arrested. Same with queer people. So if you are both, you're kind of just fucked by the system a lot. And a lot of their families are also disproportionately then affected by that incarceration and those policies. And it can really impact people's lives moving forward. So I am a Black, queer, and trans individual. So it's very important to me to make sure that people that look like me have the freedoms that everyone else does and the access. So that's what we're doing here today. And I'm like really, really pumped that people were interested in joining me for this. Let's see. For redeems, they should be on the screen. $10 gets you a +1 to any player or to the pot. Plus $20 is a reroll. $30 is impressions. If you would like someone at this table to have a stupid impression, like just a silly ass impression for like, I don't know, however long they decide, that's not an awkward time, but probably is anyway. Just donate $30 and say who you'd like. For $45, you can get a setting change as determined by the GM. For $60, that's a help or a hindrance. For $75, one of these fabulous players will prattle on in a fantastic player monologue about their deepest issues and desires. And then for $100, you can be at a table with me. I will GM a game for you, and you will have a seat there. So far, I've only had one other person donate for that, so they're going to get a really fancy table. If you would like to come to a fancy table, donate $100 and get a seat. And then for $150, I will write you a parody song of your choice. And if you don't know what kind of parody song you want, I will work with you to find one that you enjoy and then make that and sing it. Real life bard stuff. So anyway, without further ado, I've been talking for quite some time, I feel. Let's go ahead and have everybody introduce themselves. You guys already know me, Candace, they, she pronouns. But let's please popcorn it over to Dare, ending with Robin.
Oh my gosh. I'm a person. Hello. Hi. Hello, my name is Dare, pronounced she, they, Faye. I am your resident trans, femme, disaster, and polyam princess. I'm just around. You can just find me on the internet anywhere at Dare to Dream RPG. But for now, I will throw it over to Dylan.
Oh, hi. I'm Dylan, or Super Dylan. I am a game designer and actual play performer. You can find me as a principal cast member on the Adamus, host of the One Shot podcast, where we play a new indie RPG every single month. You can find me on a podcast called Dork Spawn, where Robin and I are doing a book club style playthrough of the entire Dragon Age games before Veilguard comes out. And probably most importantly for right now, I wrote this game that we're gonna play today. So I'm really excited to play it because I've never gotten to be a player in it before, just now today. So yeah, that's me, and I'm going to give it to Q.
Hi, I'm Q. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet at Midnight Inc. Midnight_INQ. Q is my name. Sable Horse Rider Cowboy. I am very excited to be playing this game. And I've got stuff, but I've way too much going on right now. So I'm just gonna pass it on to Youngles.
Hi. I'm Youngles. She, they. I'm the annoying one on the internet. In a good way. Like a good annoying way. You'll like it, I promise.
Press X to doubt.
Just give it a try. Over on Twitter, because I refuse to say the other letter. But I do play Destiny on Saturdays, actually. Thank you for that. I'm also going to be in God Complex coming up soon, which we are very excited about. But it would also be awesome if you never, ever donate to make me do anything ever, because that would just be a shame, wouldn't it? It would just be a shame if you could help people and make me do things. That would just be horrible for you. Okay, and I'm going to pass it on to who hasn't gone yet? Robin.
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. Hi, how's it all going? Thank you so much for coming along. Yes, as Dylan said earlier, we are playing Guys in Chairs. I should do an actual full introduction. My name is Robin. I catch a crail on all things. Dylan has already said all the things that I'm in, because all the things I'm in, I forced Dylan to be in too. So that's Dorkspawn, which is the Dragon Age book club that we do. I GM the Adamless. And in a few weeks to a little bit soon, we will be doing Frequencies, which is a show, a horror show based around a radio station and a radio show that myself, Dylan, and Candice are in, as well as Kappa Chris and Art Plebe. It is great, the best. Anyway, with that, as I was saying, we are playing Guys in Chairs. Guys in Chairs is a brilliant game made by someone forged out of pure Starlight. It's super easy to pick up. What we are all here at the table playing, except for myself, of course. Everyone is playing a guy in a chair to some form of superhero. We had a session 0 where we made all these little guys, and the superheroes have to band together to solve some form of crisis. And when they get into little scraps, the guys in chairs that everyone will be playing will be attempting to figure out how to help their superheroes. They will pick 2 people. It could be themselves and someone else, or it could be 2 different people to solve this problem. There are 3 stats in the game. There is empathy, brains, and resources. Everyone has a class that has a different add-on to these little individual things, depending on what idea the person who is the guy in chair of the superhero that's in trouble decides to go with. The 2 people that were picked, they roll 2d6. They add whatever ability they need. There you go. Whatever ability is needed. If they get over 10, then that means that they're successful. If they get under 10, it means that, unfortunately, that thing that they tried does not work. If there are 3 failures, then they are not able to stop the crisis. Oh no. But otherwise, if there are successes, everyone will collectively have 1 go each, I believe. That should probably be grand. If it's a bit short, then everyone will have 2 goes.
May I make a just a small tiny correction?
Yes.
You roll 1d6 plus your
1d6.
But 2 people get to collaborate.
That's where my
so it's
brain went.
2d6
Yes.
total. Yeah.
It's 2d6 total. That's where my brain went. Anyway, that is our little game. It's a great time. Dylan made it. As you will hear numerous times throughout, where I will get a mechanic wrong, and Dylan will be like, "Actually, it's not how that's done."
The one.
I'll be like,
That's the only.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry.
That's the only one. We're done.
Okay. Anyway, if that's all grand and we're all good, do we want to do a little bit of superhero in, gang?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I do.
Yeah. We have a little intro a little like sound effect thing, which if we're ready to click play on that in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the news at 12. Today, Coxsackie's annual Pride Parade is out and in full swing today. We have Robert Smith on the scene. Hello there, Robert. Yep, that is right. Reed, hundreds of people are out today to see the parade, including the world's greatest heroes. They are fresh off saving the world, stopping the evil supervillain group, the Coven, and they're here today to join the celebration. There they go now to the cheers of the crowd. The ground rumbles. Fire hydrants blast water off into the sky. Dark clouds swirl around and thunder erupts. and then a cackle is heard all around the street. What's that? Oh my god, it's the evil witch coven! I thought they were defeated! Yes, my child, that is right. It is us, the world's greatest heroes, thought they'd won the day, but little did they know they walked right into our trap. And now everyone will see how weak they really are. A lightning bolt shoots out, and then suddenly, where the heroes once were, frogs spawn, ribbit, and panic. Then one of them raises their hand and a portal begins to open up above them. Little imps and freaky little guys come crawling out of the portal and terrorizing the streets. Oh no, the news broadcaster laments. The world's mightiest heroes have been turned into frogs and monsters are running around causing mischief. Who will save us now? Who will save Pride? Somewhere else in the city, inside an opulent manor house, a phone rings.
Hello.
Hello there. There is a crisis. I don't know if you've seen the news. The Coven have captured the world's greatest heroes and they are in need of rescuing. We reached out to the Tiny Team, the Prophecies, the Omega League, the Demon Legion. We reached out to the Watchdog Patrol and the Designs, but they were all captured and unfortunately turned into frogs. And now we have to rely on you, the rest of you, to save the day. There's another news broadcast somewhere else in the world. That's not part of it. The music will go back to normal. We have called the others to fight, the other heroes, shall we say, who have yet to prove themselves. The only ones available, and we have chosen your house to set up the the operations. Thank you for being chosen to save the day. The phone goes dead. Candace, can you describe your character, please?
An older black woman, probably pushing 60, is holding the phone. Her hair has been dyed a dark, kind of almost jet black color. You can see a little bit of the wisps of white trying to kind of curl up in the front. She has deep brown skin, little cat's eye glasses on her face. She's wearing a little smoking jacket and a little like bouffant thing situation. And her beautifully manicured hand is just like trembling with excitement, but also rage for being the last asked. As she just kind of like slams it down and takes a deep breath in. Gerald, come.
Yes, my lady. How can I be of service?
I need my Rolodex, Gerald. I need to call all of the heroes in.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you very much. This old frail man, far older than you. He looks like you. He has been like looking after the house since you were a young one, and you are now getting up there in years. He goes over to a plant pot and then takes out the plant. Inside is a small keypad that he presses some numbers, and a drawer opens. Dust as the door opens, dust is kind of shaken from the door from the fact it was never been used ever. And he looks back at you and is like, "It's dusty in here. I thought it. Okay.
Isn't that your job?"
Well, I thought I got it, and I thought I dusted here, quite regularly. It seems that I might have left a window open. Takes this old Rolodex, then hands it to you.
I like kind of whiffle through a few, and the first person I think I probably call is the Cowboys handler. The
Hell
cowboy,
yeah.
I think the cowboy is the first hero that I really remember being struck by as a youngster. So I think to Henrietta Wright, I believe this is almost like a celebrity sighting, like procuring the phone number to the current handler of this person, knowing that number kind of gets passed down from generations, is like a beautiful moment. And so
Mm.
she just like kind of like puts a little fancy like phoning glove on and then dials.
Not a phone and glove.
Yes.
Oh, I'm obsessed. Obsessed. Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello, this is Henrietta Wright. Who is this?
You called me.
I understand. I know who you are, but I don't know who you are. What is your name?
Mace.
Oh, Mace. Mace? What kind of name does your It doesn't matter. Listen, Mace, I would like to tell you that there's been a call. Your cowboy is needed in action. Please report to Whispery Lane, to the manor there at the end of the street. You can see the large hedges. It
The
should
right
have a little
manor,
label.
yeah.
Yes, correct. The right manor. Yes, you're aware.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, good. Yes. Do you know any heroes? I've been looking through my Rolodex and I realize that I am quite out of touch, it seems, with other heroes. I have you, and I have several of these. I'm fairly certain I've seen.
Let me guess. You pulled this number off
of
of
deceased.
Rolodex?
Yes. Well, I mean, what? How do you keep your information? In the
Phone.
cloud?
Cell phone. Contact list.
It's recklessness. The point is, I need you to reach out to anybody else that you know and invite them to the manor. Lots of people are frogs now. Some of them are dead, and I haven't the patience to sort through which is which.
Great. Okay. I'll get right on that. You should call this number because I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, okay. Yes. I'd be
Okay.
free to trade. Who is it?
Great. The Iron Lad. I don't really know his name. Dare, what's your hero's name?
No, I knew exactly who it was. I felt that energy. Yeah, I think almost like just comic book panel transition. You see like a TikTok like swipe, and then immediately we're there, like to like a little like shed in a backyard. It is like full of gadgets, full of bits and bobs. It is, despite the outside of it, it is full of like genuinely incredibly made tech. And you see the most tired looking like college student, like in pajamas, like big headphones on, just sort of sighing at looking at this message request.
I think in the background, your hero is like doing TikTok dances of some sort. Actually, not TikTok dances. You know the TikToks that guy makes when he gets weirdly sexual with food?
Oh
Yes.
no, you're
It's
right.
like that, but with
Oh.
your numerous gadgets.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Oh, Jesus.
I'm feeling very exposed right now, and I do not appreciate it.
But yeah, you see, I think Showstopper, who is this like white man derogatory, like in like this full like super suit, doing like whatever on God's name he's doing. And you just see this tired student, her name is Maya, look up and say, Dennis, we have a job.
Yeah, hon, I got a job as well. I'm making people go crazy right now.
Don't talk
Look at
to me
this.
like that.
I've got
No,
this.
no.
I got this. I got this move. I got this move. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this small bit in this gadget. What does that remind you of, eh? Tell me.
I will make this explode. I will just have this self-destruct on you.
All right. It would be good for views, but whatever. All right, fine. What's up? What do you
So
want?
will you exploding? We have a job to do. Apparently, everyone's frogs. There's a whole
Gross.
frog situation happening. So, you know,
Oh,
we were.
I'm
on
not a park
call.
ranger. I'm a superhero. One of the best that's ever been made, actually. So.
Well, when every other superhero is a frog, looks like you get a great chance to shine, don't you?
Shit, I didn't realize that. All right. Yeah. I can lock in. All right. Give me a helmet. I'll go live right now.
I think there's like 3 of them, and like one of them is distinctly very cracked. It looks like it may have been hit with a hammer, and then I think the second one, the one of like the middle of the shelf, is just handed to him. It's like, okay, well, we have a place to be, so how about we go head over? I'm going to make some calls.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll buzz you when I'm there. Puts on
Um,
the helmet and then like Iron Man.
Exactly. And I think
Yeah.
from there, I'm going to immediately popcorn it over to Yungel's character.
So you just it swipes again, and you just hear very K-pop music with kind of a bad beat blasting from the speakers as Susan picks up her phone and looks at it, because I'm assuming you're just gonna text like a normal person, and instead of call, and like sends a text like, hold on, give me a second, I'll call you in a second, and then like speed walks out, and you just see her. She's got blazer, collared shirt, very like put together, very like, you know, Korean makeup with minimal, kind of like very good skincare. Definitely keeps on top of her skincare routine every week, and not really big heels because she kind of clumsy. So like the flattest shoes possible that she could pass for business shoes, in a pencil skirt with some stockings, all pinstripey because that's fun. And she just looks behind her to kind of motion, realizes nobody back there dancing is paying attention to what she's doing anyway, and walks outside to call you back.
Yeah.
What do you want?
So everyone's frogs.
Everyone is I'm not a frog. Who's everyone?
Okay. Do you check the news at all?
I've been in a studio listening to the same song 20 times now while everybody is off beat. So no, I haven't had a chance to check the news.
Okay. Well, I think I just send you just while talking, just a picture of like an article that is mid being like written and like developing story, just saying everyone is frogs. Yeah, all the heroes, like pretty much everyone, we were like, maybe I don't want to say that we were Z-list, but we definitely weren't A through Y.
Okay. All right. So they want her to come help.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I have mine on it too.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. Yeah, this will be fine. They'll be fine. The world will be fine. This is not a problem at all. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Just remind her how much clout that this will pull in.
Yeah, you know they're probably gonna do some TikToks, right?
Oh, I'm trying not to think about it.
Okay. All right. I'll bring the extra tripod in case this one gets broken like last time.
Yep.
Okay. I'll see. Just text me the address. Bye, and hangs
Bye.
up and sighs and walks back into the studio.
Your sister is your sister is doing dance routines, right?
Yeah.
Does she have like a troupe of people that do it along with her?
I would imagine she would like to be as much the center of attention as possible, so yes.
And I think that your mother is there as well.
Great.
Kind of sat and watching the dance, and then as you walk in and sit down, without looking at you, who was that?
Oh, it's a work person. Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
I heard everyone was frogs. I just read it, and then turns her phone to you, and then there's like the news thing. So shouldn't you be getting to work?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Thanks, Mom. That's
Cool. Yeah. Remember not to get into any trouble. Remember to make sure that she's safe and fine. Okay. We have a big, we don't want to ruin this whole routine with a broken leg.
Yeah, the tour is coming up, and we definitely wanna have that second album do well. Can't do that if everyone's frogs, right? That would put a damper on sales. So, yeah, I'll just, it's cool if she goes though. Like y'all gonna be okay without her?
Well, I hope that you will be there to be on top of it.
Yeah. Yep. I guess I will. Yeah. Okay. And Susan just gets up and walks over to her sister. We'll call her Courtney with a K. That's fun. And I'll just be like, yeah, you good job. You know what? Great job. You're doing great. This is perfect. You know what? You don't even have to practice anymore. We can just go now. Your friend what's your TikTok friend's name? The superhero one?
I don't know which one. We're talking. Do we mean the big guy? Do we mean the chicken guy? The
iron guy.
Showstopper. Yeah.
Yeah, he also gonna be there. So good opportunity for the parasocial relationship building thing that you do. So we should go. We should go do that because you're such a good dancer. Good job.
All right. Yeah. Sure. That sounds fun.
Okay.
All right. Enough for today. And then everyone stops and is like, okay, I guess we can go home. Got super stuff to do. And then I think as she leaves, as maybe you both leave, in an apartment that's like 2 or 3 floors up from this studio, there's another phone call. Another phone call from in this, like, now Dill, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm picturing, like, because we said that she was like Jessica Jones.
Oh, I
I'm
have
thinking
a.
like,
I
oh
have.
shit, do it for me. What does this
Who's
fucking apartment
calling?
look like?
Who's calling?
You're getting calls on
You,
the
you're calling
Powerpuff
me?
Girl. Yeah, there you go.
You're calling me?
Absolutely.
Sick. Okay. So I think we pan up like the windows, just like you said, up a couple of stories in this apartment building. Past some blackout curtains into like the darkest room in the middle of the brightest day. Parade outside, you would never know. And we zoom in on a cell phone that lights up green, a flip phone, of course, that starts buzzing and like, kind of moving around this little side table in a graveyard of coffee cups and beer bottles. And there is a hand that like slams on it and like flicks it off the table. And immediately, as soon as the phone like hits the ground, there is like a thud, thud, thud on the door. As we kind of like pan over the bed where Lex is sleeping fully clothed, in jeans and a button-down shirt, with her arm around like the waist of some girl also face down in the bed. We pan over to her door, where this like thud sound is coming from, and on the other side of that door is Tracy, who has like a bright pink blazer on, like with like matching pink like dress suit pants and big vibrant cat eye glasses, and like just big hair. It's hair everywhere. And she's got 2 coffee cups in a tray, and her cell phone against her chin, and is banging through the door relentlessly until finally a very tired Lex opens the door.
I think like Lex opens the door like really quick, but there's like one of those chain latches on the door that like catch, and her face is like half sticking out. What time do you call this? It's so early.
It is 2:00.
Oh shit. Oh fuck! I need to get the batteries on my clock fixed. Well,
No, actually, you need to do something else. And I think this is when Q calls and like Tracy picks up the phone and is like, she'll be here.
Oh, great. Okay. That's awesome. It's going to be at the manor, the right manor.
Oh, the right. Okay, we haven't been there before.
Sending you the address.
Okay, thanks. We'll be there. It's
Okay.
a different cell phone. Than the one she's got too. She hangs that up. There's been a crisis, and I am gonna need you to solve at least one crime before the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning.
get the world's greatest heroes to do it. I don't care.
Oh, they're
other
frogs.
things to do.
Yes, well, they're frogs.
Get
The world's
Tiny
greatest
Team
heroes
to
are
do
frogs.
it then.
They're also frogs.
What about the Omega League?
Lex, I'm going to tell you one time that everyone is frogs, and you need to accept that the very first time that I say it. You are going to drink this coffee. You are going to, and she like peers into the window, are going to be nice to that young lady. And then you are going to come downstairs.
I've already been very nice to her.
Oh, God. And then you are going to come downstairs and you are going to save the Pride Parade.
Fine. I do it for the gays, not for you. Closes the door. There's like a scratch as the latch comes off and they open the door again.
I
Fine.
think I think she like goes back inside and like leaves cab fare on the Tracy leaves cab fare and like a nice little note with a smiley face and like
Lex gets the pen as you leave and then scribbles out the smiley face. Everything else is fine. I don't want to just think I'm too eager.
No, she's gonna wake up and you're gone. That's very disorienting for many people.
Very cool and hot, though, actually, because they're going to see that I'm too busy and I'm doing other stuff. And they look at the house. They have the whole house to, like, live with. It's fine. The
You
whole
have
office.
One dish. You have one dish.
I live alone. Who needs more than one dish?
People who have lady callers do.
All right. I want a quick witty comeback, but I'm too hungover. So, all right. What do you want? What do you want from me, though?
You have to go to the right manor. We're getting an address. I like assume it comes up on my phone.
It's there. It's yeah.
You're going to this address. I've already called you an Uber, or you can, can jump if you want.
Are you
But I
paying for
have
the
to
Uber?
go there too.
Are you paying for the Uber? I'm not very liquid right now, so I would kind of need a little bit of money.
Just get to the parade. I will handle the manor.
All right.
The parade
All right.
needs your help.
Sure. She like opens the window and then like superhero jumps out. Doosh.
Love you.
You think you hear a response like very faint as she's hurtling through the air. Or at least you hope that's what she says. You hope she retorts, I love you. Okay. Back at the right manor. Henrietta, you're preparing your butler, whose name I have misplaced.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Writing it down. Gerald has like a full feast on. It's like cleaning up. I imagine you host quite often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everything's pretty clean in there, and then has like plates and things ready, and has some food that he's preparing and cooking. Who do we think is the first to arrive at the White Manor? Yeah? I think it's Mace?
Yeah, I got a lot of setup to do.
Very good. I think, okay, now, you don't have to, but does Mace arrive on a horse, on the back of Maverick's horse, as Maverick has chivalrously been like, Well, I mean, if we gotta go to the right manor, I gotta give Henrietta a little hello.
I really wish you wouldn't. No, I'm not riding on the horse. My setup is too big. Even my travel setup is too big for us to both be on the horse. I will drive myself. If you want to gallivant through the city,
If you think
all the way the
if you
wrong
think
way.
any modern day horse can beat the stallion that has been with me throughout all of my trials and tribulations, then you are sorely mistaken.
It's not about beating you. It's about me being comfortable and keeping my junk unbruised.
All right.
Thanks. You have fun. I don't want it.
All right. All right. You go. You give Henrietta a kiss on the cheek for me, though.
Sure.
Gotta play it. Thank you. Good.
Oh, God, I'm gonna try
Thank
not
you,
to
I
think about
appreciate you.
kissing my Nana. Weird. Weird.
It's a delicacy for most people. How dare you talk to older women like that?
I try not to, honestly. Not my type.
All right. All right. Well, I got my fancy earpiece in, so whenever you want, whenever you need me to do something, you tell me.
Okay. Great. And please, this is not a mission. This is not a heist. This is not a job. So don't steal stuff on the side.
All I'm saying is that most of downtown are frogs right now, and there's a lot of things left unattended. I'm saying I'll help them, but
We
hey,
are
listen,
trying.
no one's gonna think a few coins missing is that bad when they've just been turned from human to frogs.
Ever the opportunist, Maverick. Love that. I've given you my suggestion. Do with it what you want.
All right. Appreciate you, Mace. You make me better every day.
I know.
Yeah. It rides up. You, Mace, you arrive to the right manor.
Fantastic. So Mace
Yeah.
is about 6 foot, right? Like not buff, certainly. But he is certainly worked out once in the last month, probably. However, he is carrying a backpack that is like half of him, and looks a little bit wide. So he's definitely struggling a little bit as he gets into the house. And will shuffle past Gerald to set it down as quickly as possible. Great. All right. Where can I set up?
Well, the lady would want a dinner, so we've set up the meeting room for all that. You can set up anywhere that you can find a spare plug socket. We have, the drawing room, the ballroom could be used. We have
Important question. Do you have Wi-Fi?
Unfortunately,
It's fine. I brought my own.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And then I think there's like a little bell that Gerald rings to alert Henrietta of the fact that someone has arrived.
I think Henrietta starts to make her way out of the kitchen. You probably see her like pass through like the double doors. Preceding her is the hero. The hero looks kind of like Simone Biles, like little like gymnast, like real tight body or whatever. Maybe a little bit taller, but very like muscular and like very physically built. Clearly some kind of personal trainer.
Keep it together. Keep it together, Derek.
Henrietta just like
Damn it.
Henrietta
just
she just passes her a plate of like the whole thing is charcuterie, like a whole ass charcuterie board just for her, and just like hands it off and like pats her on the rear on the way, like, be good. Remember, you do an important job. You're an important person.
Yeah.
You're sponsored by an important person, which makes you even more important.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to Ride Manor. Hello. How are you doing?
Hi,
And
I'm good.
I would like to just pause for a second. We have a donation from Mimics and Misfits of $30
Hey.
for Robin to do a stupid accent,
Oh,
which
for fuck's sake.
Robin said that their accents were bad, but I feel like the Cowboys accent is right on the money.
Pretty great.
Sure. All right.
10 out of 10 no notes.
I feel like I should throw this one out because you're English.
No, that's my trick card.
So
If
this
you
one
look at them,
says,
they are all some denomination of British accent.
a Shakespearean actor, but like an actor with a capital A.
Okay.
And then a 1920s gangster. You can narrate the game like
Don't be a
that
coward.
whenever you have
Don't
a
be a
moment.
coward.
Rattle, boy.
Don't rest on your
Uh,
British laurels.
Uh, even though, so you guys obviously aren't at the scene, but you do hear on the TV that Henrietta kind of has going to keep up to date. One of the witches, unlike the others, is clearly in some position of power. It like flies down on like an old vacuum, and she looks at a bunch of people that are not part of the parade. This is another part of the world, and they have like a little. Their magic wand looks a bit like a Tommy gun. They're like, "Hey, nuts!" They all look that way. Hey, it's by time you guys are frogs, and then those spells.
My life is fully complete.
People into frogs. And you hear people yell and scream, "Oh no, it's the 1920s bandit." It's like damn, I got a 1920s witch bandit. Gotta be something. There's something there. There's a joke. There's a pun based on someone from the 1920s. I don't know. I'll think of it. The name has yet to be discovered, but that's on the TV in the background. They'll be making a reappearance later.
Absolutely wonderful.
Fantastic.
I come and I shake your hand and I like size you up. Henrietta is maybe like 5'5", 5'6", very average in height, so smaller than you, and kind of like looks you up from like toe to top and then back down and then back up again. And finally, like her gaze like rests on you. She's not like an ice queen,
Mhm.
but also she is someone who is not easily impressed. And she kind of like gives you a firmer handshake than you would expect from someone of her size. And just sort of like leans in close. So that old fucker can't show his face, huh? Can't even come over here to say hello.
Listen, once everything's done, he will come by and personally deliver a smooch to those rosy cheeks.
A smooch! I should say he should have more than that for me this long without calling me. That's fine. See.
I mean,
Thank you.
listen, I don't want to be in the middle of that. You're so welcome.
How much smooching does he do with you?
None?
Oh, well. Keep it that way. You deserve a heart that's unbroken. She gets like misty for a second and just like looks off into the distance and then snaps back and takes your hand. This way. Come, please.
Okay.
Please. We're all going to set up in this room. I have snacks. Would you like a snack, young man? You're a young man. Young men like
I would.
snacks.
Yeah, I would love a snack. Thank you.
Of course, yes.
Mhm.
And then screams like as loudly as possible for Gerald.
Old doddery. I don't know if anyone's played Tomb Raider on the PS1, but the guy with tray comes
What a
rattling out.
modern pull, that 30-year-old
Great.
game.
Does that mean I can lock him in the fridge?
He was
Can I get
previously
that?
just locked in the freezer. He comes
Yeah.
out blue.
Topical references
Yes.
for this stream.
Oh yeah, topical references. Oh no, no one gets my references. Just everyone on this call. Thank you very much for judgment, Dylan. I'm playing to my audience here. Comes walking out. Yes, madam. I have the smoothies made and the margaritas.
Thank you. Do you have the fruit snacks that I asked you to get?
Oh,
Young people
beans.
love fruit snacks.
Yes, I'll get them. We have there's like he goes and picks up like unwrapped fruit by the foots and like pre-opened starburst that are like all very nicely displayed. So there's no wrappers or anything that anyone needs to deal with.
Good, I can't stand the sight of trash.
It's fruit by the foots that have been unwrapped and they have been like arranged like roses on this little plate.
Are those fruit by the foot roses?
Yes, well,
Yes.
you have to have things have to be nice. They have to be in tip-top shape, isn't that right, Gerald?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
It's
No,
not
this is
just
great.
you here, is it?
Hey, listen, I love the effort. No, not yet. Well, yes.
There is a knock at the door as soon as that happens. There you go.
See? Told you,
You go.
all good.
There you go. Who would next to be arrive? Who will next? Will be the next person to arrive? Do we think at the house? Also, two people can arrive at the same time if they want.
I feel like Tracy's a little type A.
Yeah.
I do think she's booking it as soon as Lex is out the window.
Your Uber arrives
Mm-hmm.
at this like very, very fancy manor house. Your Uber arrives.
I think she is gonna kind of she knocks on the door and waits to be let in, but she's got like 2 trays of coffees, all from and like coffee like beverages, all from different like franchises and restaurants. Like they don't all match. And like tucked under her arm is like a stack of clipboards. And I do feel like it's really important to say that she's in like absurd heels. Like hair just bonkers.
When we say absurd heels, do we mean they want to be tall? They just wish to be tall and are really high, or
You don't understand. No.
I
It's
don't.
not about trying to be tall. It's about asserting your dominance to those around you. It's about making sure that everybody knows you're coming and that you're unafraid. You're click-clacking your way to power and prestige.
Perfect. They have the tap shoe bit at the bottom of them, just so extra loud.
Yes.
Extra clacking. Yeah, we love that.
Extra
we love
clacking,
that.
yeah. So actually, you don't hear a knock at the door. You do hear heels clacking up the driveway, though.
Yes, I assume you hear me coming.
Yeah.
I think Henrietta is just like too busy grilling Mace about his personal life to notice. But I imagine Gerald is probably summoned by the sound of the click-clacks.
Please.
Yeah, the door is opened. Hello.
And she walks right past you. Hi. Where is everybody? Where is everyone going?
They're in that room over there.
Okay. She's gonna walk in. She's going to just claim a desk. She will put down her stack of clipboards and she's gonna hand Henrietta a coffee. She's gonna say, that place on Park, you shouldn't go there anymore. I got you your favorite, but they gave it up way too easily. And she gives Q, yours I had to fight for. Your place is good. And she puts the rest down in the center. They're all named.
Oh, you are a godsend. I am so glad you're here.
Well, I can't. I can't say that we've ever had a crisis quite like everyone being turned into frogs.
Everyone is frogs. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is
It's already
frogs.
trending. It's
Yeah.
already trending. Yeah.
I saw the hashtags.
Uh-huh.
That's not going to be good for some of the heroes today. But the good news is that Lex is already on their way, and from the looks of her room, is only a little bit hungover.
Ooh, only a little bit. Well, that's good. Miss Wright, Mrs.
Yes, Ms. Thank you.
Ms. Wright. Yeah. I saw yours around here. Shouldn't she be going?
Sparks, yes. I think she needed to do a couple more reps before leaving for the day. Darling, Sparks.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up? comes in like actually pounding the charcuterie that you have because she is looking at the TV in horror, really wants to help, but knows that if there is one thing left on that plate, she's never gonna stop hearing about it. Yeah.
So when you're finished with that, you need to make sure that you're keeping up your proteins. You should go over to, I don't know if you see it, everyone is frogs for some reason. So
no, yeah, I know. Yeah.
yes. Well, I mean, be careful because that one that you don't really like is there apparently because this team of Clydesdales that is actually a lady named Lex has now informed us that apparently they're superheroes there. So please, no fighting. Okay, no fighting. No being petty, darling, please.
Okay,
Please,
all right.
Are you going to be very good? Are you going to be very
so
good?
I'm gonna be so good.
The best.
so good.
Yes. She
Yes,
tucks a $100 bill just like into the little pocket on the front of her outfit and is like, get yourself something nice on the way home to celebrate.
Oh my god, yes, I will do that. Yeah.
Good. Yes.
think-
This is the team.
Oh, thank you.
Team, this is Sparks.
Oh my
Isn't she
god.
delightful?
Hi.
Hi, I think before we were like directed to a pointed at, Mace was leaning over to Tracy and she's like, does it kind of seem like she's like a puppy?
It kind of seems like she's late for her job. It
Okay,
kind of
all right.
seems like she should go to her job.
No, sure. Hi. Hey. Sparks.
Hi. Oh my god.
Hi.
You guys are so cute. You're gonna have a little party here whilst we deal with that
No,
frog thing over there. It's
not
exciting.
a party. We're
Oh my
helping.
God.
Yeah, no.
Tracy.
Yeah, helping party, you know.
Mhm.
I know
You're
what you
taking
guys
your
do.
earpiece out. Remind everyone. Tell them that you heard from everybody. That's their handler. And they said, don't take your earpiece out this time. No going off script.
Okay. All right, fine, I will do. Oh, do we know if the people that do the like TikTok dances are gonna be there? Because
Yeah.
You know what? Yes, I did hear that they were going to be. Your two are there, right? Where's
Yes.
I thought you
the
said you
Mavericks
had
on the
more
way.
coming. And did you have another person?
I didn't. I'm sure that they're on the way. You called. You know.
I did.
Showstopper, right? Okay.
I called
well,
a few people, but if
Then I'm sure they'll be there,
All right.
and someone will be here probably.
She
we think that
ushers,
You go.
I feel like she ushers like her toward the door to go to her job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe when
Okay,
she
okay.
opens it, Jen is
The
standing
door.
there.
yeah. Oh my god.
So I just imagine that for Courtney having an opportunity to do a TikTok in the front of the right manor was a very nice opportunity that Courtney did not want to miss out on, and probably convinced Showstopper Dennis to also do a TikTok at the right manner before they decided to go on there. Like, this is us before saving the Pride Parade. This is like
They're doing the Friday night in the morning.
Oh yeah, no, oh my god, you're right.
they have like
So
5 that they were talking about on the way over in the limo that I rented, because if I'm going to be forced to follow my sister around and do her bidding, I'm doing it in style, and I brought you with me. And so we're just standing there waiting for them to finish their TikToks when the door opens.
Yeah. I think the vibes between Susan and Maya are so different. Maya is wearing, I think, the like red and black pajama pants, and she's wearing like a giant pajama shirt that just says, it's just a picture of Garfield, and then it says Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is a real shirt I own in the Garfield font. And
It's incredible.
just has like a laptop in a messenger bag and just looks tired.
Maya's everything Susan wants to be, but can't.
I think that like the klaxon of knowing that everyone is here is the like screech that comes out of Sparks when she sees her two friends doing TikTok. That's just like they all scream and they all like go together and they film a little, like they take some selfies and they're like filming a little TikTok as like away from the crowd. talking about how excited they are that they're the one that is like, oh my god, it's our time! It's so exciting. We actually get to do a big thing. It's great. And then Susan and Maya, you see Henrietta open the door and kind of push Sparks out.
I feel like the look on their face is somewhere between like horny neighbor watching the freshly 20-year-old neighbor in like sunning themselves on the patio, and then like a really proud mom sending their kid back to school with the freshest lunchbox all their friends are gonna like. It's like a weird amalgamation.
I love
of
Henrietta
those
so
two
much.
feelings.
The vibes are so strange, and yet I love them.
She waves to you. Oh, hello, darling. Yes, are you the hero? Or is it that one?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, no. This skirt's way too tight for me to be doing any heroing in it. That one, and points to her sister, she's the hero.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone is a different kind of person, really. You give me the vibe that you could probably save the day in whatever you're wearing. It looks like you put out several fires. Personally.
Oh, and then like Susan gets all blushy and like turns away a little bit, and then is like, "Is that your hero?"
Yes, the fit one, Sparks. Yes, she was my personal trainer. You know how these things happen.
I don't, but I'm sure you'd love to tell me sometime, maybe.
Oh, yes. Well, we can discuss that another time. We have business to attend to, young woman. Thank you. You see her like give you like this lingering glance, like no one talks to me like that, and then turns back to everyone else and like waves them inside. 2 updates. We've got a donation for Robin to use a reroll from Overgoblin, specifically if you can use that reroll against Q. We also have another donation here for Robin. I assume to do another voice. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Huge.
Another voice.
Okay.
I don't know if the person wants to unveil themselves as to who requested this. Or if
So
it's a secret.
It's me.
Fucking ass. I'm tearing this tattoo off of my skin.
Try it. Try it. You just try.
That reroll will be because I don't roll any dice in this game. However, I will get Q to reroll one of the dice and then just take the lower number, essentially. If you roll really high, I'll get you to reroll it. That'll be how that delicious little game works.
Okay.
This is what happens when you have friends that love to torment you.
I'm gonna give you 2 options and then a secret third option.
Oh shit. I'm already gonna say the secret third option, but I want to hear the first 2, depending on how good they are.
The first one is Yoda.
Okay.
And the second one is a cave person.
Shit, they're both very good. But I love a mystery box.
The third option, you're gonna have to just go with it without a choice.
Okay, all right, okay.
If you vote for the third option.
As you all walk back inside the house, Sparks, Showstopper, Courtney, they all kind of turn to each other. Sparks, like human torch, like oof, into flame, and then he's like, "Okay, let's go," and then whoosh, flies off. Showstopper, Iron Man, and then begins to fly off, following Sparks, and then Courtney like and then hits like a specific note that helps them levitate a little bit, and then she flies off. As you hear, first of all, that's a normal thing. Thank you very much. That is possible in this fun superhero universe. As they all fly off, and you hear like the tones, the jets of Showstopper, the flames of Sparks, and then like the one note of Courtney as she flies off. You hear the TV. There is the this there's a group of people who is like a reporter who's Blair Witch projecting, like looking at the camera like, everyone's frogs all around me. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to keep reporting. I'm going to keep this camera on. Don't you worry. I'm going to keep the reports going, and I'm going for the award this year, Mum. Tell my family I love them. And then there's like a cackle, and then they turn the camera, and there is a witch who is floating in toward them. Give me that extra voice, and we're going to find out what the theme of this witch is. This is a very haberdashery group of witches, apparently.
It's an American witch.
Oh, no.
Another one.
Yeah,
An American accent witch.
Do your Dylan impression.
Well, I think that. Fuck you. Another American. Gosh dang it! Is there any?
Matt said that you don't do American accents, but now
I don't do American accents. I can barely do my own. I don't know how. Okay. All right. I've already got a cowboy, so I don't want to cop out and do another cowboy. All right. What's the Minnesota accent? All right. Is that it? All right, eh? Hey, look, it seems that that's it. That's it. They walk in, they are covered in snow. There's like spillows of snow around them. I know nothing about America.
You said that's it with so much confidence.
No,
Yeah.
they're totally
Yeah.
covered in snow.
They're totally covered in snow. They are the Frost Witch, the Minnesotan Witch. Oh, it seems like you got yourself in quite a trouble, eh? And then Snow shoots at the camera and freezes the person. And then there's a big snow frog they turn into.
The classic American snow frog.
The classic American
That's the
snow frog.
one.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Damn it. I could have just done a fuck. I then, as soon as I stopped that, I was like, shit, I have like 2 other voices that I could easily do, but I decided to go for that. Fuck it. It's done now. And then those and then it cuts back to all of you watching the TV screen. Little Gerald is like hobbling around, like plugging in things, and has like a multi-port adapter and stuff like that. Old dusty ass shit.
I'm going to bother Gerald for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Hello there.
Do you have like a microwave? Is that a thing you have? Or an air fryer? Do you have an air fryer here?
Oh, air fryers. Yes, we have an air fryer.
Okay.
Rarely used, but we have one.
Gonna assume you don't have like pizza rolls or anything.
Oh, I can make you some.
Thanks. Also, do you have like just a carafe of coffee? I am knocked from this week.
Oh, I know that dear young Tracy
Yeah.
brought in a lot of coffee earlier, so maybe they have some, but I can put in a pot if you need more.
Yeah, so I'm going
We
to
actually have, you know, that tap that you put in the pod, and then the tap does the coffee. It like
that's
brews
not gonna be enough. So I'm gonna blow up
Very
my
good.
own spot real quick. So I used to have a like a mason jar that was like about this big that I would just put a full like pot or 2 of coffee in for college. That's the amount I'm asking for.
Love that. Love that. Yes, I'll put on. I'll whip you up some pizza rolls, and then I'll get you that coffee. And then like you see him go inside of the kitchen, and the door is swinging, so you can still see what he's doing. And he puts on an apron and pulls out like a sourdough starter, and then just like starts pulling things out,
Pizza
and then, like
rolls.
cutting like meat. It's like what's the
I'm getting
fucking
artisanal
Claire
pizza rolls.
Chaffis making it fancy thing. It's that. So he starts making pizza rolls like
Shout out to
from
my
scratch.
trad wife Gerald.
Is he gonna
Yes,
make like,
Trad-
like a little
Trad
the pinwheel ones, not like a roll,
dear
but like
Uh-huh.
a cinnamon roll, but
Oh.
pizza.
Yes, absolutely, but it's pizza. It takes like it takes like an hour and a half for them to come out, but they they are so good. It's like crazy. But it's a real long time. And then he comes up with a very fancy like brass espresso machine, like coffee maker that he struggles real hard to pull out, but he does, and he puts it on a table next to your computer that you've set up and stuff. I hope this'll do.
Thanks. This is more effort than I've ever put into anything in my life, but I appreciate it.
Yeah,
just-
that's evident.
No, it's just an
Yeah.
hour and a half.
No, wait, and did I might have missed something? Mace, you said something?
No, do you want a fruit by the foot rose?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm great. Lovely to see you again.
Likewise.
Okay. Now, as everyone all sets up, you've got your gadgets, your computers, you have your phone, the microphones needed to like contact your heroes. Got some like weird arcane rune things just in case something arcane pops up. You're dealing with witches after all. Then Gerald wheels in a large CRT monitor like in science class when the teacher can't be bothered. Flicks over to the news so you can watch the news from the room that you're all in. And then you see a news broadcast, someone from very far away. Yeah, Reed, the situation's looking pretty bad here. I don't believe there's any Wait, there are superheroes. They're off in the distance. There's 3 people Oh, and there's one guy on the horse. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We are gonna update you on the situation as it develops, but it seems like the rest are here. The other heroes, our last resort. So I'm gonna leave now, Reed. I'm gonna drive back to the studio, but some of our cameramen will keep watching and we'll keep you updated. But I do believe, unfortunately, it's a sad day for us because I do believe that Kotsaki is gone, lost beyond all reason. Okay, back to the studio. And you see all of your superheroes arrive. You see the cameras laid on them as they all like land next to each other. Some share some like kind of disgusted glances, some like snippy comments. Some are quite excited to see each other, like, oh shit, you're here. But then they ride off to try and stop the rise of this evil witch coven. Q, you have something to say?
How dare you?
And so do we want to take a break there, and then when we come back we'll have the heroes showdowning, and we'll have our guys in chairs trying to solve some problems? That sound good?
That sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Before we
Hell
cut to break,
yeah.
I want to say thank you to Palos Pixels for donating a $50 gift card. Domo came in chat, won that. Enter
Magical.
exclamation point cookies, I believe, if you want to be entered to win a $25 gift certificate to Critical Hit Cookies. If you don't know, Critical Hit Cookies makes homemade cookies. They are delicious. I had one gifted to me at PAX. My life was changed forever. Oh, it's exclamation point crit, excuse me. So go ahead and enter the chat. We will, Robin, do that one more time. Okay, great. I see.
I did it. I'm in.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes to resume this fantastic game. So please don't go anywhere, and please donate if you can.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to Magnificent Pride. We're here playing Guys in Chairs. As you can see, I have a fantastic cast with me. I'm very, very proud of this table. We are having just a fantastic and transcendent time. If you have some extra scratch and you would like to help someone in need, please feel free to donate. The links are going to be there in chat. We have raised about $2,100 so far, almost 22, I believe. So we're doing pretty good. We're raising money for Black and Pink, which is an LGBTQIA and specifically a Black and Brown LGBTQIA focused charity that it aims to help incarcerated or previously incarcerated individuals within that community, as well as their families, and to abolish the current prison system. I think we should just probably pop back in. So far, we've given away a $25 gift certificate to Critical Hit Cookies that our very own Q actually just won. Domo Jason won a gift card to Paola's Pixels. And now, if you enter !Friday, you can get an Earl Gay tumbler or t-shirt from Friday Tea. It's a unicorn doing a cute dab named Earl Gay, and it's great. So go ahead and do !Friday for your chance to win. Robin, back to you.
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. Thank you so much for coming back. The rest are charging in to 1 second as I check the name of this stupid city. Coxsackie. Coxsackie. The rest are charging into downtown central Coxsackie. Yes?
Sure. I've never
Let's
been
do
there.
it. Yeah, very nice. Love that. Charging in. The coven. This gaggle of witches from different time periods, all having unique accents, many of which have yet to be seen, but I'm sure more will be as our adventure unfolds. Summoning demons and little creepy little guys who are coming around and turning people into frogs and causing all types of mischief. The rest, the gang of the guys in chairs, who are all safely in the right manor, Henrietta's manor. They all watch as when they charge toward, I think, Lex being the... I just want to get this done. I don't care about this. Leaps off into the main little gaggle of the witches. I think trying to spot the leader. I don't know if anyone has actually. I tell you what, that is what happens. The witch, as they all arrive, the coven and possibly the leader of this witch is like, ha ha ha! Yeah, you are all the rest. You think you can beat us? We've already turned everyone into frogs. Now, let me tell you why we're doing this. What pain we have had inflicted on us. As Lex is like, I honestly, pal, don't give a fuck, and then jumps straight into the leader, ready to punch her. But as she does, this lead witch points out her wand and then readies for a huge counter spell, readying to turn Lex into a frog. Tracy, you see this happen on the news screen. It is now your time to act, your way to get your superhero out of this mess, stop them from being turned into a frog by getting hit by this magical spell. So for everyone else, for people who are new, who are coming in, the way that this works is Dylan is currently up. They are gonna pick two people. They can be one of these two people. Everyone is going to collect. I mean, everyone is going to chat of how this problem can be solved. Everyone gives a pitch. That's right, Dylan, right?
Yep.
Everyone can give a pitch.
Or anyone who wants to can give
Anyone
a pitch.
who wants to can give a pitch.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then Dylan is going to pick two people to roll a d6 each. And they're going to add their whatever they decide to do. It's either going to be something that is going to relate to empathy, brains, or resources. And then and then they're both going to roll a d6 each. If both of these scores are above 10, congratulations, then you get one success. If it is under, then oopsie poopsie, it is not. Dylan, it's you, babe.
So to be clear, she's like jumping midair.
She is like jumping.
And the witch is about to cast
this
spell,
is a
right?
reference to Final Fantasy Stranger in Paradise, where Jack, who is the lead
Getting
character,
this tattooed, covered up. I can't.
tearing his tattoo off my skin. I fucking hate you, actually. In it, the lead villain like starts saying their whole plan, and then Jack, who is the lead character, says, "I actually don't give a fuck," and then goes to punch him. And in that, it's cool, but in this one, Lex is about to come in under a lot of fire right now.
So, Tracy, I think, has Lex in a Bluetooth and like hears the "I don't give a fuck" and is like, whoa, 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 whoa. Takes the Bluetooth out, puts it down on the table, turns around to everybody and is like, I don't have time to talk them through this. But Lex is about to get turned into a frog, and that cannot happen for multiple reasons, including the fact that it will lead to the rest of your best friends being turned into frogs and the city of Coxsackie being turned into a frog-like plague upon all of upstate New York. And I know that I cannot handle that, and none of you can handle it, so I need solutions, and I need them now. Does anybody have any thoughts quickly, please?
I mean, the Maverick's got a lasso.
So.
Yes. So, I mean, I can have him either grab the witch or grab Lex.
Interesting. If you grab Lex, I forgot to say that she will fight you.
Sure, but it'll get her out of the way of the spell.
Possibly. Okay.
Okay.
If you grab the witch will probably then turn the spell on Maverick.
True, but now we have a time to recoup and reorient and have the other three get in there. He's
Okay.
already there, so.
Okay. Anybody else? Ideas. Wow me.
Wow, you.
Yes.
I mean, Tiffany can just fly right in and then, just
Who?
decimate her.
Who?
Excuse me. Sparks. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Got
Yes,
it.
Sparks could just go and dive right in and enjoy herself while she does beautiful poses alongside the corpse of this witch as she flies through the air to her doom.
Do you think that'll help?
I feel
Well,
like we got.
she has a flaming punch.
Okay.
Okay. Lead with that. Lead with the flaming punch, I think.
We got
Yes,
from
okay.
we got
Very
from
good.
alive to corpse without any in between. So
Well, she's also a devastating beauty,
Yes.
She pulls
I
out
think
an
so.
actual physical wallet with actual physical photographs jammed inside that are clearly just printer paper.
What is your deal? Like your to steal? I don't want to ask too many questions because I don't
My
want to
deal?
know.
that was
No,
too
you're-
many. That was one too many, to be honest.
I'm curious enough, but
I think you know.
Me?
yeah,
You? Ooh.
You and
You.
Sparks, but not the time. Not the time. Someone leaping through the air. Why did you turn into a frog?
It's not really a complicated tale. I'm just, I'm rich, honey.
that actually explains everything.
She's not ashamed.
Any other thoughts? My best friend is about to be a frog, and I already feed her enough. So,
I mean, we can hit the witch with the laser. I don't know if that's might distract.
Like a cat laser?
No.
Oh.
No, like a laser.
Yeah, like a pew pew.
Yeah.
Dennis has one of those?
Yeah, no, I make good tech. He's just an idiot.
Oh, I've never seen him use it before. That could have come handy the last time, know?
Oh, don't worry. I know every time.
Showstopper's name is Dennis.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's okay. Well,
Hmm.
you gain nothing from knowing this information.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, it gives me a lot. I know so much more now.
He's literally the most shameless man. I'm so sorry. It won't do anything. I've tried.
It's all for me, really. Okay, so
All right. Do we have?
Anything else? Anything else? Any other ideas? Before I close the loop on this, before we. No?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, since I don't have time to talk her out of this because she's already done it, I think that Showstopper should use the laser on the witch to distract her, and then Maverick use the lasso to get Lex out of there. They will resist. Just tell Maverick to keep pulling.
okay.
All right.
You don't have to tell that old salt not to give up. He doesn't know when.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a D6 roll then, from Dare and Q. Now, Dill, do they have to be the same?
No, you each use whatever you think your relevant skill that you're using here. So
Perfect. So we have Q, who is a tech whiz, and tech whizzes have 1 empathy, 3 brains, and 2 resources. That is the number that you'd add on to it. And then Mia is a gadgeteer, which is 1 empathy, 3 brains, 2 resources as well.
Yeah, we're the same type of bitch. That's why we hate each other.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Are you
So
using
you could-
brains?
Yeah.
Using brains?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Just give me a D6 and then tell me what y'all got.
Okay, with my +3, I got a 7.
I got an 8.
Okay, perfect. So that makes 10. Right? It's added together. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is one success. As Lex flies through the air, is readying a punch, this bolt of arcane energy gets ready to fire. A lasso, a horse is seen running along the rooftops, galloping, and there is Maverick who is swinging a lasso around and lassos Lex, pulls her out the way, and she lands on the horse as Maverick gives her a little wink, and then she gives like a cute, fun, disparaging comment to them, as clearly there's some form of tension there. But as
Can I describe the laser?
Do it.
Beautiful. All right. So I simply say, like, unalive protocol activate oomph, in which you see like Kids Next Door style like acronym that says optical obliterator max force, and you see 2 lasers shoot out of like the eyes of this like helmet and just immediately like right into center mass of that witch.
It knocks the lead witch of the coven back. The bolt of energy shoots off into the sky, seemingly hitting the moon, and then the moon gets a little frog face looking down at you all. However, as Showstopper is like focused on doing this really cool move, everything gets real cold, and their suit begins to slow and freeze slightly as the Minnesotan witch is behind them. Getting pretty cold, eh? They say menacingly as they begin to freeze. But they're up high up in the air, and as they begin to freeze, their jets slowly begin failing. Mira, it is you. You now have got to figure out a way to get Showstopper out of this situation. Everyone on the can see this happening on the TV.
Yeah. He probably should not die here. It would be unfortunate for me and for him. So Anyone got any plans to help me save this idiot?
I mean, Sparks is fire.
Setting him on fire a little bit feels like it will help me emotionally, and probably him.
And I think
I can help with that. Yes, I actually just got a new suit made that allows her to do her full flame effect, but it's amplified, so she's even more of a fireball than usual.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
like that.
expensive.
I
Price.
bet it comes in handy.
Mm-hmm. Did you?
Anyone else?
I can. Okay. And just hear me out here. I could get on the horn with this witch. And I could just absolutely decimate. I've seen her now through the CRT a couple of times, and what she's working with is absolutely devastating. And I think that I could really tear it apart.
Oh, so what you're saying is your plan is to read her to filth, then?
I've heard some people say it that way. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think that's you could do that. Yes. It would be, I think, be in quite handy. But are you sure she's going to answer her phone? I have Gerald answer my phone, for example.
Oh, she'll answer. I'll patch through.
Seems good to me.
If you need distraction, I can have Courtney use her voice power thing to fly up and distract, probably with some cool K-pop moves that the kids are doing these days or whatever.
I will say,
Ooh.
Knowing Dennis, he's probably going to want some sort of collaborative thing there. It's just, it'll look good.
Yeah.
What?
I bet if Sparks isn't doing anything, we could get Sparks to catch it for the TikTok.
Exactly. It'll be a whole. Yeah. No, I think we can duet it, play it again and again. It's a good plan.
Thank you.
You could have Tracy talk through our K-pop idol over here, and then K-pop idol just amplifies it.
That doesn't stop Dennis from careening while freezing. I will say it's great. Will not.
Oh, right. Sorry, that was the part of the thing. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I need him to not die. There's a lot of money in that suit.
Thank you for TTRP gifts for the raid. We have another
What a hero.
$30
From my
for
lovely people
the
here.
impressions for Robin.
Yeah.
We're about to get a new
You
witch,
have
and I'm looking
another
forward to it.
witch.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Apparently, Dylan is allowed to choose for you.
Okay, can you message Dylan it, and then I'm going to make that witch spawn, and I'm just going to have to do it on the fly as we resolve this little problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
so-
Dylan,
Okay.
I'm going to message you
Incredible.
in the chat.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, Dare, who do we want to... you can pick two people.
Mhm.
You can be one of these people. Who do we want to try and fix this problem? How do we want to fix this problem?
I think I'm gonna go with Sparks, correct? And Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna go with
Killer.
Sparks and Courtney.
Beautiful. Okie dokes. So, so you two need to roll a d6 each, and then so we have I believe that Susan is a motivational speaker. I believe so. Is that true? Did we say the motivational speaker? And then Henrietta is a benefactor. So motivational speaker is empathy 3, brains 1, resources 2, and a benefactor is empathy 1, brains 2, resources 3. So how are you? What thing are you using to try and get them out of this situation? We have singing to try and distract, right?
Yeah, singing and basically the newest K-pop routine that's not released yet that no one knows the dance to.
Beautiful.
So I mean, everyone's gonna want to see that. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That feels empathy to me.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So roll your d6. You add empathy. Candace, how we doing it, baby?
Because the suit is expensive, I'd like to use my resources.
Hell yeah, I love that. That's great, actually. Yeah, amazing. So your resource is 3. So both you roll a d6 and then add.
I got an 8.
8.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Huge second success. As Showstopper is freezing, is like, oh, bogus. As he's,
Easy enough.
he's trying to bring it back. He's trying to bring back focus, and he begins to fall as the Minnesota witch is behind him, cackling like a Minnesotan. Freezing him. Then Courtney runs up from the ground and then starts like a like beautiful, almost siren song with the with a dance that goes along with it. And the Minnesota witch is like, "Oh, eh?" And then turns around, wondering, "What is this beautiful noise?" Just then, Sparks flies up and then heats up the suit that Showstopper is using, and then Showstopper is able to fly off as both of them fly up. However, then the 1920s gangster witch, who we named Al Catome, flies on her little vacuum cleaner, flies up to the ground, and then throws a bottle of a mysterious substance that crashes upon the ground, opening a small portal. From this portal, a large hand like comes out and starts pulling out, and the thing to appear, Dylan,
Is Sheila Irwich, who has the voice of Steve Irwin, the crocodile.
this beast, huge crocodile head, climbs out, looks around at the mess, and all of these heroes gathering, now noticing them. Crikey, I'm in right pickle here, lads. It seems like I'm going to need to summon all of the little beasties that I have. Slams his foot on the ground, and then a bunch of weird little crocs and all these little monsters come sprawling out of this portal. Seeing the flying red-hot figure of Sparks. This what the fuck was this name? Something Irwin.
Sheila Irwich.
Sheila Irwich. Sheila Irwich. Sheila Irwich, the crocodile witch. Points toward the points toward Sparks, and he's like, "The heat never bothered me, lass," and jumps real high. Grabs her, and even though she's flaming, is like on fire and is trying to get hotter and hotter to dissuade Sheila Irwich, it is not working. No siree. As Sheila Irwich opens their mouth to take a right old bite out of them. Henrietta, y'all gotta get your girl out of this situation right fast.
Henrietta screams, like just kind of breaking like the bated breath silence in the room. "Oh, my baby, no, please. Oh, I don't. Plastic surgery will set me back so much money. I have it, of course, but I don't want to spend it. Please, someone, save her. Please, she needs to be flawless. Do any of you have an idea?"
Okay. We can start with you not screaming. We're all in the same
Susan,
room.
your skincare routine is clearly very important to you with all of this that you have going on. You understand the importance here. Someone, do something, please. I don't think that I have crocodile-proofed the suit. And, that's on me.
Well, now we know. Now we know. Susan just goes up and like grabs her hands and is like, "Now we know for next time we need
Yes.
to add crocodile protection to the
How
suit,
could
right?"
but, armor piercing is something that I think was on the sheet, and I didn't select it because I was like, oh, she is disarming. Why does she need armor? And it was stupid. Stupid.
So
Henrietta's stupid.
hold on. We can deal with this. We can stop this. So this crocodile witch, right? Seems to be showboating a bit. If I were to say, I think that
okay.
she's really playing to an audience. I think that if we take her audience away, I think that we will take her power away. And I think that what we can do is we can combine our skills. We have an influencer in the house, do we not?
Oh, you can use the snap talk. Yes.
And so if we use
that's two
your
apps.
influencer abilities here, we can I can influence them. I can kind of get their audience hyped for them and draw away from the crocodile hunter witch's audience. What do you say?
Okay. All right. That's a good start, I think. That's good.
Okay.
Yes. Is that all? Not one of you
that's
else
all
says?
I can do.
Usually I throw money at it and it goes away, and it doesn't seem like this witch cares anything for money. Look at her hair.
No, she'd probably just eat it.
Yeah.
Got her.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm so excited to take a crunch out of this lady, as you hear from the team.
Okay, all right. I mean, we've got a couple of gadgets that we can use. Also, he's got a really big gun. So we can just, I don't know, shoot the witch.
Okay. Yeah, I do think that a bullet in the chest usually does put most people down for the count.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
She'll be all
we're
right.
gonna take her crowd to diminish her power and then shoot her in the chest.
Yeah.
All right,
and
yes.
With bullets, unless one of the two TikTokers.
Oh yeah, no, I have missiles. Better than a bullet. I'm so sorry. I like normally she is very calm. She specifically at Mace, the energy is way more hostile. Oh no, I have missiles and lasers. Much more of this century, millennium, and much better and more effective.
I'm fairly certain that bullets are still around, and
Oh no, I'm
just
just
as
saying
effective.
what I do is better than yours. And I mean, it's fine. It's fine. No,
Please,
but,
children, you're both special.
I'm just saying you can have a turn if you really need one.
I mean, you didn't say anything, so I thought you were too tired. Maybe the suit's still acting up. No,
I just,
okay.
I wanted to leave room for people with worse weapons.
Yeah, I feel like Henrietta at this point is just like doing this action, and Gerald comes over with a little dish of popcorn for her. The cigarette.
Good.
Like she just
Yeah,
and he gets it.
You have like a full popcorn station that's like has every conceivable flavor. Yeah.
Better is subjective, given that, even without him trying, he's got a higher following count than you, but I guess this is fine. Did you want to go use your superior weaponry, or can I have my guy?
No. I the age before beauty. Go ahead.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Candace, who is Henrietta picking?
Henrietta is going to pick the missiles and the influencer brigade. I think that's what Henrietta is going to pick.
All right.
The bullets, like she's worried. This witch seems real feral and grizzled and very outback. And if you've tussled with a fucking sheep-sized spider in your life, a bullet's not going to stop you. Like you need the strong stuff.
Yeah.
Very good. So we are taking Tracy and Showstopper? No,
Yes.
sorry, Tracy and Mira. Yes,
Yes.
beautiful. Aces, both of you. Give me a D6. Tracy, you are also a motivational speaker.
Yes.
So you get empathy, brains, resources. So that's 3.
I'm going to be using empathy because I'm going to be talking the influencers through this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Perfect. And then as Gadgeteer, see, because I'm thinking this is a resources. You're using missiles.
Yeah, no, I'm.
So
I'm
I think
okay
it's
with
plus
using
2.
resources.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah. So both of you give me your rolls, baby.
terrified.
Ooh.
Oh, good. What we got, baby?
Ooh.
Did you get 4?
You've gone quiet though.
Yeah, Dill, your mic cut out, but I understand that you said the words.
I got 4. Yeah, I got a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, there's my guy.
I said it solemnly. That's why I said it full of dread.
Beautiful.
Well, don't worry, because Showstopper, being so good at what we do, pick up everyone else's slack. I got a 6.
Oh shit! There we go. All right, that hits our 10 mark. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tracy, talk me through it. You lock into the influencers like comm channels as they're flying around dealing with witches.
It's just that these are not my influencers. So I get in and I'm like, look, all of you need to get into the same 16-foot square. I just need you to be in lens, and then just do your flippiest flips, your showboatiest showboats. We want to try to take attention away, and the attention should be yours, not hers. Yours, not hers. Yours. So just do the flips. And I just feel like she can't get all of them to agree to get into the same space together. She cannot organize this hype house. Cannot get it to happen.
Beautiful. Everyone, specifically the influencers, get into eyeline of a camera. And I think Showstopper launches a bunch of fireworks to get attention to them. Right, Dare? What does Showstopper do to get that attention?
So I think the attention is simple. You just hear whatever is the current trending song just blaring out of shoulder speakers.
Yeah.
And then I think you hear once again Unalive Protocol FYP, which you see fire your payload, and you see just a ton of missiles, like an Atano circus, if you know your anime, just at the crocodile witch.
Beautiful. The crocodile witch, getting all the attention, opens their jaws, and is like, "Hey, where's all the attention going?" As they stop biting Sparks. And then all of a sudden, all these missiles, crikey, and they fall into a hole, backing down into their portal as the portal closes and closes and shuts, locking them in their other witchy Australian dimension.
Going back down under.
Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think of some 1920s slang here. Dang, Toots the Fez, they're on to us. Sees Maverick galloping across quick drawing some other witches and some other weird little impy creatures that are flying around. It's like, hey, there's only room in this town for one time confused guy here. Open fire on him, and then a bunch of other 1920s witches. Al Catome's boy brigade come and fly, and they ready themselves to fire on Maverick, and Maverick isn't looking. And gosh, it is not going to be able to ride his way into the sunset on this one. Here's you. What are we up to?
Okay. So we got lots of targets, right? Anybody got any ideas? What we could do?
Well, I mean, I will say that with the uniform that I purchased is it hugs all the right curves and enhances all the right assets, and I think by 1920 standards, it's quite scandalous. So, if you want her to do a flyby, maybe like get all the muscles out in her best pose, just kind of giving, like, serving all of the face, if you will, to these horrible 1920s witches, I feel like they would be rather, stirred up from seeing all of that.
You're
I don't
planning
know.
to show a little ankle?
Yes, I mean that seems reasonable. Look at how they're dressed. Look at them.
Do you want a theme song to go with it?
Oh goodness, a theme song. That's very powerful, especially if it's catchy.
Hmm.
It'll have to be catchy.
Oh, it will be. It's K-pop.
Ooh. Ooh. Mm.
Okay. All right. Anyone else?
I'm too
We-
dejected from that last attempt.
No. Hey.
I have
Hey. No,
nothing.
you did great. You
I have
did
nothing.
great.
No,
Listen.
I did great. I did great. It's the influencers who didn't do great. I did a great job.
You sure about that? But weirdly
Who
enough,
said that?
I
Who?
gotta just like, oh fuck, I forgot. I forgot.
I take
I
your
think-
coffee away.
I look at Mace and I'm just like, weirdly enough, we have to recharge. I'm so sorry. The suit just needs like to cycle for a second.
And Susan, without thinking,
What?
goes, "I've never seen Dennis have to recharge a day in my life. What do you?" And then like gets the hint and is like, "Oh, I mean, all the time. Happens all the time.
No.
Such a
it's
nuisance.
absolute-
This suit
It's
sometimes."
absolutely fine. Hey, look, I get it. We have to reload. I'm sure it's the same concept with your superior weapons. Anyway, Ms. Wright, Susan.
Okay, so I have a pitch now. I have a couple of other techniques that are still like in the holster, so to speak, just in case you need them.
Oh, I'm listening. By all means.
So I didn't choose the name for this one, but it's the give your all technique, otherwise known as the gap protocol. And just like struggles through it. That one was one that he chose.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a Dennis thing. Sounds like a thing a Dennis would say. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So
Mace can also
Sure.
have a solution, something that they just want a little help with. So you could also pitch something.
sure. Okay. All right. So maybe not him, maybe the horse. Because I think really and truly, the horse is smarter than him. So however, I don't know. I like the flyby of the fire hottie
yeah.
with the K-pop background. That seems pretty good. So
Hi. Hell yeah. All right then. So we've got the motivational speaker with the empathy. I think that if you're going to make a theme tune, empathy is the way to do it. And remind me what Sparks is doing.
Sparks is going to do the flyby to the music. I am a
Beautiful.
benefactor, so I
Yes,
have
yes,
a
yes.
3 in resources.
Yes, you do.
So I don't know if I can argue resources for this or not. Can I argue resources because her sunless tanner is so on point? She's black, but her black is like the perfect black with the fancy undertones and the inner sparkle and glow that you can only get from a bottle at Sephora for $55 to $75. plus the hit.
she got that Wakanda glow. It's cool.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
In emollient. Absolutely.
Correct. Yes. That's it.
Yes, all day. Absolutely, you can.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, do that. D6
That's a-
each,
That's a
gamers.
6.
Let's go.
Bam. Beauty. And what did Susan get for the well, rather, what did Courtney get for the theme song?
Oh, so Courtney is gonna do a very you know, like those movie trailers where there's like a lot of build up and then it just like brings us in this weird, awkward, like not great hip hop feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
Correct. Yep.
that's it's you know, it's K-pop. What do you want?
Yeah.
It can only do so much. So
There's like
Men in One
there's like a
Piece.
sample in it from like one of the Rugrats rap songs.
yes,
Something
yes.
like really.
It's a remake of the Rugrats rap song from
Okay.
like the Maya one.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Give me give me
so
empathy
sorry.
roll.
I got a 1. I think that's fair.
Wild.
That's
Okay.
technically
but
a 4,
but
though.
I have a +3, so it's
Yeah.
a 4.
4. It's
It's a
like
4.
makes
It is a
ooh, that
4.
makes
That's
it a
true. It's
10.
very big.
Ooh.
Now, I'm wondering about being mean. I wonder how to be a little mean here because we got a donation earlier to give specifically Q a minus
turn.
in a thing, and it's
Oh.
your turn. So I might
no.
give Henrietta a
Oh,
disadvantage
no.
reroll for this, since that
Oh,
6 is very
no.
good. So that means we have a
Alright.
4. So you need to get better than a 3. You need to get
Okay.
1, or if you get a 1 or 2, then you fail this. If you get anything higher, you win it.
I got a 5 on the die plus
Oh.
3. So that's actually
Ah.
better than
There you
last
go.
time.
There you go.
Oh,
all right.
so
They
scared.
can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped. Bad of me to think so. This theme tune starts going, and it revs Sparks up. She like is feeling the moment and does this like flyby, catching the attention of all of these Alcatome gangsters that rat-tat-tat through the sky trying to catch her as they're like, oh, get the toots! And I'm firing off. But unfortunately, I'm not able to make it. However, upon this theme tune happening, this beautiful, slightly awkward song, one of the head coven who have been looking at the scene from above, they look at her and they're like, wait, let me do a witch voice. Damn it, I've been doing goofy voices for so long. Witch voice is perfectly not goofy at all. There we go. I'm back. How dare you sing your beautiful song, you little lady? I'm going to make sure that you never sing again. And then starts to, and then she points and casts a spell upon Courtney. And then Courtney goes off key in front of thousands of people. All of her, all of the people watching, all of the news, everything. People are gonna. You are starting to get some Instagram comments on this right now. You need to act. It is your time. How are you gonna fix this situation in front of everyone?
Listen,
Suzanne?
I can have. Can I offer you something? I don't mean to do this, but can I offer you something, young woman, please?
Of course.
Yes,
course.
I've Gerald. I can have him. I have a jetpack that I purchased during the advent of Back to the Future. There was a special edition flux capacitor thing that only the richest people could have. And I have one of naturally. So I could send Gerald over with a throat coat tea to get her back on track and soothe her aching throat and
Throat coat mention.
cords and such.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well,
Or great thought. Let's put a pin in that. Put a pin in that idea. Or I could hack into the systems of, like everywhere and auto tune in the moment.
Yes.
Oh, an Ashley Simpson gambit. I love it. Yes. I remember that one.
Yeah. Well,
install confidence in her. That's all. She just needs to remember that she can overcome this, and she needs to sing past it.
I love the faith you have in my sister. That's great for you. I think that's wonderful.
Oh,
You're
no, I
such
have
a better
no
human
faith in your
being.
sister whatsoever. I have faith in me to tell her.
That makes more sense.
I
Yes.
have
Okay.
no.
Now I feel what you're putting. Yes. Okay. I was confused for a minute. I must admit.
I understand. I should have led with that. You're right.
I was just gonna make it part of a skit, just in the middle of everything. Like you're pretending, your sister's pretending that there's like a frog in her throat. Cha-cha.
This could we could turn this into.
Yeah, it's been. We make a new trend out of it. This becomes a new
Yeah.
duet trend.
Yeah.
Can he sing? Can he sing?
It's
Oh,
part
listen,
of the trend.
it's-
It's part of
it's
the trend.
fine.
Don't worry about it.
It's
No,
okay.
You don't get it.
I'm trying to. I'm actually trying to help right now. If you want him to sound ass, we can make that happen. It's
I
fine.
think I think actually I'm going to lean to his strengths, which is he does not sing well, but he sings so bad that it becomes a bit of a joke, and we lean into that part, and people forget about
Okay.
the first half.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
give him
propose
confidence.
something. I'm gonna propose something. I think yes, Dennis would sing so horribly bad that it doesn't matter how bad Courtney sings. Number one. And number two, in order to make sure everyone sees the skits, Mace, if you could do your amplification, whatever you do, but let them sound bad, and then just do a little hashtag search thing maybe to make sure we have a hashtag that matches.
Great.
I don't know if that's possible, but
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Got it. No problem.
okay, perfect.
Beautiful. Okay then. I think probably. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if the hacking, but the hacking things probably would be brains, right? We can probably argue that's a pretty good brains. Yeah,
Yeah.
go on then. Yeah, go on then. However,
Oh, I know this one's empathy. This is his greatest
empathy,
weakness. I'm
baby.
deeply
This
aware.
is a +1. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
so you okay? All right. Well, listen. I believe in you.
Yeah, you should. I got a pretty solid roll.
Okay.
What do we
What does
get?
that
Want to go
mean?
first?
You should go first. You should
Okay.
go first.
Interesting. Well, I rolled a 5 plus 1. That's a 6.
6.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. Okay. I rolled a 4 plus 3 is a 7.
Huge. Dennis, aka Showstopper, flies up next to his TikTok star in arms, and then begins to sing pretty dank.
Yeah.
Go- you wanna go?
This is a
Yeah, you
K-pop
go.
song, correct? Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think the
Okay.
fascinating part about this is he understands and can sing fluently in Korean.
Mhm.
However, it just sounds like dog shit.
Mhm.
So weirdly, I think it is almost impressive the fact that he got half of it right.
Right.
In a way that people are just sort of confusingly mortified by, of just
Right.
this is fascinating.
Right. How did you get it so wrong in the right language? How did that happen?
Who cares about other cultures? He's just very stupid.
And
Congrats
then
to Over
Mace-
Goblin Katie for winning our Friday tea giveaway.
Hell yeah!
Yay!
Good job. That
Thanks,
was-
y'all.
And then Mace hacking into the system. Are you auto tuning just Courtney, or are you auto tuning the whole thing?
We're auto tuning just Courtney.
Just Courtney.
Yeah.
It
Might want to lean in. We're leaning in.
beautiful. It clocks in, and although this spell is making her sing poorly, she then through if you were there in person, it sounds dreadful and bad, but to everyone else it sounds great. Picks back up to a normal pitch. It rules, and people are like, wow, I think this is actually the best she's ever sung. This is incredible. It was such a fun little weird bit. And then people are liking, they're sharing it, they think it was a great funny little moment.
Mhm.
The witch
Yeah.
breaks her concentration on the spell. No! Curse you all, you villains! But I have wait, no, I don't have another trick up my sleeve. However, I need to go sort something out. She disappears in a puff of smoke. And then, on all the cameras, you're like, where'd she go? Oh my god, that's so weird. News reports start being like, well, I think she's gone, and I think the town is safe again. The imps are slowly retreating back into the portals. But then, inside the Right Manor house, hello, little children. I know what you're all doing. You all have bested me in that realm of combat. You know what? I will admit, I know when I am defeated. However, shall give you a choice, because I know for a fact, as soon as I go back and all of the heroes turn back into frogs, your heroes will be forgotten about and hated once again and never called upon, and you will all go back and live in squalor and being completely not cared about. Or I can leave a little rune in this building, and when I leave, all of the heroes that were turned into frogs will remain frogs, and your 5 heroes will become the most beloved and powerful heroes from all across the globe. Which is it, Would you like fame and popularity for your little guys, or would you like to fall back into obscurity? Just to have it known, I will, regardless, I'll turn all the normal civilians into people again. I don't care about them. I just cared about attacking the heroes.
May I approach the witch?
Yes. You tell that to Gerald, and Gerald
Yeah, I hand Gerald my coffee. And
Thank you.
I hand Gerald my coffee. I hand someone else my other coffee. And I walk up to this witch and I say, your desperation actually filled this room with a stench. The second you walked in, you came in here and, I'm sorry, offered us, the people who were responsible for your demise, I think you'll know, you offered us the opportunity to give other people fame in exchange for, what? Some other people being frogs? In what way does that seem like a good deal to us? In what way does that seem like it benefits us? In what way does that help us? I'm going to say, it doesn't actually at all. I think you, in your desperation, you know that you've already lost, and you need this as a last-ditch effort, and I don't want your rune. I don't think that it sounds like a good time. I think that we're in a beautiful mansion. Henrietta, I'm sorry, is this mansion not worth more than everything that is on this witch's pathetic little body? Can you confirm or deny?
Oh, yes, darling. Please keep going. I'm loving this.
Yes. So, net worth, we have beat. Charm, we clearly have you beat. Your little wand, I think, already did not defeat the lasers. Mace, would you say that the lasers do not compare to what you have going on? No?
No.
No. No.
You don't beat bullets, so there's that.
Yes, and I don't know, maybe the influencers among us can attest, but would you like to dance? Would you like to show us your moves? See what you can do? I would love to see if you can beat even the weakest among us in a dance off. I think that you're done. You're cooked.
Can you even get sturdy? Can you?
Well. I know when I'm beat, sure, yes, of course, but we will be back, and this time we'll remember to clean up the rest of you, the ones that nobody cares about, your pathetic little, your games, your useless little boys. I'm fine, I'm sick of this, whatever. I don't care. I don't even want to sit here and make quips with you. You suck, I hate you.
Hey, real quick. The rest is the best. Keep that hashtag alive. Bye.
Boo!
Bye.
In that boo, she into smoke, and then all the portals begin to close around the fucking. I keep Cocksucky or whatever the fucking name of the shit town is. Coxsackie. Coxsackie. All the portals begin to close, and then all of a sudden, there's these poofs around the city as all of these frogs become the people that they once were.
Yay.
The news reports. Whoa, hey there, Reed. It looks like that. I don't know how they did it, but it looks like the world's greatest heroes did it once again. They managed to, even though they were frogs, they stopped the evil witches, and you know what? They're
Hey.
back there on that pride float.
Hey, hold on. Hey, can I hack the system?
You can. Yeah, you can do
Okay,
whatever
cool.
you want.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're stopping that. We're dubbing over that.
What do you want to dump it over with?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it turns out that the rest is actually the best. These 5 unlikely heroes have certainly managed to save the entire world, including the stupid heroes that were frogs. Everyone's frogs except the rest.
In the coming weeks, the popularity of the rest it skyrockets. The rest are in fact the best. Everyone loves them. There are songs sung. There are TikTok dances dedicated to the moves that you did on that day.
Oh, no.
Millions of followers on every single channel. Is there anything that people would like to do on a close out? Where do you think your heroes and yourselves go from here?
I would just like to say, building to Tracy. So, it looks like I know, but we should because it worked. And she's gonna put her card down table. It's barcode. It's glossy. It's bright pink. And just reach out and don't call them. Just call.
Ms. Wright,
Mm.
okay, listen, you have a lovely home. And if you'll allow me, I can absolutely turn this into the best place for all of us to gather so you can show off your delightfully lovely hero and her daring do's along with the rest of the team. But for instance, you need internet.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. Yes, I did have that. No one was using it. So now we plug everything into the Ethernet cables. I heard that a hard wire is better than a soft one, which in general, I feel like that's a good rule of thumb.
She was right about Ethernet, honestly.
Just to shudder. Sure. Okay. Ethernet, fine. Okay. I can wire this place so that it's actually viable for us to use as a home base, if that's all right with you.
It is just, if you make any holes in the walls, just talk to Gerald first, because he will just lose his mind if you ruin the wainscoting.
What?
The wainscoting, don't worry about it.
I'm too poor for
you
that.
probably
I'm-
live in an apartment. Don't worry about it. Okay.
We gotta take this old woman out eventually. Dare talking.
To go.
What if you're all in the will now? Then what? You can't be in the will. Benoit Blanc is
Susan
gonna come
wants
and
to be in the
investigate
will.
which of you murdered me.
Okay, that's fair. I won't murder you.
Oh.
I'll just die on the inside a little bit every time. It's fine.
What happens with Mira Showstopper?
So I think fame is exactly what you'd expect. There's a certain special realm of fame for certain types of people who are generally pretty terrible, which I'd like to call like Trisha Paytas status, and which
No.
pretty much everything they do, they are untouchable because they're so bad. People just kind of enjoy the car crash every time.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of what
yeah.
Dennis is now. And that doesn't really matter much to him because
Ooh.
fame is fame either
Fame is
way.
fame, baby. Yeah. What about Susan and Courtney?
Well, Courtney would love to live the famous fame lifestyle, but unfortunately, her contracts with the company that owns her forbids her from doing that. So Dennis has become a secret friend that that she can't really hang out with as much. So they do TikTok lives when the mods are asleep, kind of thing. And
Incredible.
Susan is not living her best life and probably will never be living her best life, but she makes up with it with Candy Crush.
Nice. Good.
So.
Susan reaches the max level of
Oh,
Candy
good.
Crush. And it
I'm
feels
glad some
great.
happiness has come for her. Yeah.
Yeah. Quadruple digits, it rules.
I need to hang out with Susan. I'm worried about her.
She is upsetting to me, a real
I'm
person.
so worried about her.
I have questions and concerns.
Mace Maverick. What happens with him?
So the Maverick is not great. Sorry, no. He is too good in the spotlight, but mostly because he still is doing his like, hey, I'm also gonna rob a bank every now and then.
Yeah.
Is it the Robin Hood type shit? Yes, absolutely. But he's still out there robbing banks. So he's the best anti-hero that the world knows and also loves. That also means he has time to be, let's see, he being a hoe.
Yeah. Has frequented the right mansion. Such as today when he drops everyone off, looks at Henrietta, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, now you want to be ice cold?
You look good, darling.
It's called foreplay, Mace, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, well, I worked up quite a hunger back there. I don't know if you got any rose-looking fruit by the foots inside for me at all, but
Oh, darling, I have several flowers you can expect. Get in here.
puts the cowboy hat on the horse.
This is not for children's eyes, Mace. Please give us a moment. We have several years to go over.
I'm 27.
Like I said, young man, please give us the room.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, have whatever room you want. Apart from that day, I think Mace will stay at the Right Manor, mostly to just because it's the headquarters, and also she was correct. He did live in an apartment, and
and feels particularly called out.
Yeah.
Lex Tracy, I know that you left your card there, but is there anything between the two of you that happens? As Lex, you hear the gugum land of them outside, and then since they jumped and they landed, presumably to pick you up.
I think that the Lex is kept out of the limelight. Deliberately, because she forgot pretty immediately that this fight happened. And went back to dealing with her own shit. And I think that I, as Tracy, set up I think that if it's okay with you, Candace, I think that Tracy kind of hangs around a lot at your place, and has felt like this is kind of a space for her to both deal with Lex, but less. And keeping Lex at a little bit of arm's reach, and kind of just enjoys a little bit of someone who is sophisticated and gets it.
I think
Mm.
Henrietta oscillates between, like, she can't decide if she sees you as like a mentee or if she needs to like get you cute outfits to wear around her house. Like after your impressive display of tenacity and ferocity with that final boss, I feel like she was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm feeling things I haven't felt in some time." Sparks isn't nearly this complex of a person. And it turns out that it's not just about having a pretty face. Sometimes a good business card can get the old engine going too. So I feel like she's like, she doesn't really know how to be around you. So she tries to be like really cool, but sometimes it's just super awkward. Occasionally
Fucking-
you come to the house, she's just in a robe and like fancy lingerie, but acts like it's like a normal
chic
business meeting.
Yeah. A statement. A statement
Maverick.
piece.
One day when Maverick is over, Maverick like as Henrietta and Maverick are gonna do a thing, nods to Tracy like, "There's room in this rodeo for 3."
Oh my god, I'm so sure there's not.
Right, you are, ma'am.
But winks at Henrietta and then
There's a lot of things that man can't read, but he can read a room.
And the rest. Oh, unless there's anything else. Oh, actually, Henrietta and Spark. What is? How does that? What happens with them two? Does Spark stay around the house, still sponsored by the million companies that Henrietta,
of course,
builds? Yeah.
Yeah. Sparks hangs out until I imagine there's probably a tussle of some kind between Sparks and Henrietta because of the influencers, the two influencer heroes. I feel like start pulling her. Like Courtney starts like pulling her in the opposite direction, like play pranks and stuff and like do dumb shit. And Henrietta gets like upset. So there's probably like a period of a few months where she's not living at the right manner. And and Henrietta is pretending that she's not upset. But then there's a reunion, as there always is, until she gets too old and individualistic, which hopefully won't happen for some time. Henrietta likes things just her way when she can get them. I feel like Tracy being there probably softens her up a little bit. She's a little more tolerant, less terrible, but only a little bit.
Just a smidgen.
And with that, the rest, the heroes that were completely ignored, become the people who save the day. And then that is where we're going to close our little story here today, gang. Maybe for a little time. Maybe for a little tiny little heroes. Max success. Not a single failure. The rest truly did the best that they could possibly do in this on this beautiful little adventure. And yeah. That's it. Good job, everyone.
Thank you. Yay!
Yeah,
So
well done.
fun.
You
This is
show
such a good
people.
time.
Wonderful. My face
It's a
hurts so
fucking
bad.
fun game, man. It's so cool.
Thank
It
you
was
so much
so
to
fun.
everybody for
Oh,
being
absolute
here.
honor.
Right now, we are $10 away from $2,250. So thank you so much for your generosity, everybody, for donating. We really appreciate your support. Let's go back around the table, starting with Robin, to introduce ourselves. If we remember the order that we went in last time.
If we get a $10 donation, I will do my outro in a accent of dealer's choice. I will do it
Hang on a
right
second.
now.
Old school.
It's very funny. I was in the middle of doing it, and then you were like, "If we get $10," like,
Damn it.
Would you like
Damn
me
it.
to pull several of these, or do you have one in mind?
I don't have one in mind. Go for it.
Yeah, pull a couple. Let you
Do
decide
it.
which one.
I'm gonna give you 3 options.
Oh, I'm listening.
We got Valley Girl,
Okay.
we got Mickey Mouse, and we've got Invader Zim.
Another one.
Then I will pull another one. First of all, correct that. Get stoned and watch
Yes.
Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Correct.
Second of all,
Correct.
Yeah.
I know it. I just can't remember it. I watched it so.
Then
I
you
watched
need to
when
watch it
coming out.
again.
Yeah,
You watched it
Yeah. I gotta go to Hot Topic and pick up an Invaders.
All right. Let's
Ooh,
see about me for
ooh.
unnecessary.
Oh yeah. Oh, now I'm the bad guy.
So you got a Valley Girl, Mickey
Valley Girl.
Mouse, or Scooby Doo.
Ooh. Okay. Hear me out. I was really enjoying when you were doing Spark. So let's do that, Valley Girl.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Um,
Robin does a great British Valley Girl, so I'm excited for the American version.
Oh God.
It's the
I hate
hands.
the pressure.
It's the hands. It's the hands every
It's
time.
a shame because I do a pretty passable Mickey Mouse. So, oh my God. Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. My name is Robin. I'm Captain Krell on all things. You can find me as a GM on the Animus, where I do no voices. And also, oh my God, I'm on Dork. How do you say Dork as an American Valley Girl? Dork Spawn with
That's
Dylan
definitely
there.
it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Everyone keeps donating to make me do this because I'm good at the voices. Yeah, that's the bit. Do what I'm fucking good at. Do dog spawn with Dylan, and then what else do I do? Frequencies with Candace and Dylan in a bit. A Captain Krail on all things. That's me. Kill me. Get me out of here.
I think that goes to Jen. So
Hi.
Rex also donated $10. So I've decided that one of you also has to do this, an outro that's fun. So I'm gonna roll a d6.
Oh gosh.
1 is gonna be Dylan, 2 is gonna be Jen, 3 is gonna be Q, 4 is gonna be Dare, 5 is gonna be me.
I'll tank
Hell
it in my
yeah.
southern
That's
accent.
a 1.
Okay,
Dylan,
never
would
mind.
you like to
Yes.
be a Cockney bloke? A
Do
gritty
it. Oh my
detective,
God. Fuck you, dude.
Or a cowboy?
You're in my town now, motherfucker. This is my house.
Right, I'm Dylan, and like I got like a little bit of a social media following, and I'm like nobody cares about that, but I don't know, just you can't understand what I'm saying, and that's pretty much it. So
I heard all of that.
just
I
follow
get
me
all of
on social media, and if you want to get this game, you can get it on like +1 experiences when you can. Or whatever. Fuck you.
Amazing. Amazing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Jen, it is now your turn.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jen. I do silly things like this. That's about it. And you can find me on Twitter and stuff. I'm in a show next week, but that's really not as important. So even though this is the last day of shows, this is not the last day of Pride Month. You know? Just
Yes.
saying. You have a couple more days. Tomorrow's payday for a lot of us, some of us, not all of
That's
us.
the heroes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, thank you for being here too, and thank you for this game. And this was so fun. And this is my first time playing with some of you, and it was amazing. And I hope to play with you again soon.
Yeah.
Yay. I think we go around to Q next. I'm already out of order.
Hi. It's fine. Hi, I'm Q. Just random internet person. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Midnight Inc. That's Midnight_INQ. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. So I am all over the place. You can find me over at Live from the Apocalypse, Tales from Table Studios, RPGs Uncovered, and Entropy Emporium. I am doing a lot of the things. I'm also going to be on Folk and Myth tomorrow for another Pride game, where we're going to be doing a thirsty cyberpunk lesbians game. I'm playing another
Oh,
cowboy,
sick.
a different cowboy. I keep making cowboys.
Never stop.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep making different cowboys, and I'm going to be so excited. That's my whole plan for this year, and I'm not even mad about it. Other than that, this was a fantastic time. Enjoyed all of you thoroughly. and look forward to doing this again, at least with some of you in the future.
Yes. Dare.
Hi, hey, and hello. I'm actually ready to do an intro this time. Hi, my name is Dare, pronouns she, they, they. I am the internet's resident harem disaster, polyam princess, and trans femme everything. I am a writer, editor, musician, and like 17 other things. So you can pretty much catch me anywhere at Dare to Dream RPG. That is DARE, the number 2, DREAM RPG. In terms of things I'm currently on, you can catch me on Tabletop Titties, Titties by Night, in which I am the GM of our Urban Shadows campaign, which has been fun. First time I've actually GM'd a campaign on the internet. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, I'm streaming video games again. So you can catch me on my own Twitch channel, where I just finished Sonic Adventure 2. And starting Monday, my Supergiant retrospective, where I will be playing Bastion. So yeah, and one other
shit.
place.
So good.
All of
I
that's
love
very
that game. I
good.
love all of Supergiant's games. And
Same.
tomorrow,
Same.
on my dear friend Quintastic from Transplanter as well. It's Quinn with 3 N's. I will be probably showing up to play Fortnite. So catch me tomorrow evening. I want to say that's at
hero.
7 Pacific. There it is. I think
my
that's all
goodness.
my plugs.
Y'all are so talented. Do you see these people? They said yes. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
My
To
name is
you.
Candace.
Yeah,
I'm
always say
excited.
yes to you. Jesus.
Yes, yes to you.
Thanks. I'm Candace, pronouns they, she. You can find me at the Candace Marie on Twitter and Blue Sky, at Candace Magnificent everywhere else. Please vote for Chaotic Wholesome for Best Legacy Twitch Channel in the Crit Awards. They
Yes.
were nominated. We also have some other people here that are nominated or projects that they're working on. So check everyone's socials to see who you should potentially be casting your ballots for.
Like Candace.
No,
Like
we're not talking about
Candace.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
Candace.
Vote for
Like
Candace.
You fucking
times.
For
lisa.
Candace.
thank you very much. I will take the love begrudgingly. You can hear more of me on Bloom and Blight, which is the Girl by Moonlight podcast, as well as the Candlestick Crimes, which me and Chaotic co-owner Kay are also on together on 12-Sided Stories, wherever you catch your pods. I'm a voice actor and a writer and a TTRPG performer. So if you want to hear or see more of me, you can do so tomorrow night. I will be on Vampire the Masquerade Philly by Night over on Ain't Got Crit. It'll be my first VTM game. I am awful and atrocious. My character is a nightmare.
Love that.
And then on Saturday night, I think Saturday night, either Saturday night or Saturday morning. It's going to depend on my friend whose birthday it is. Happy birthday, Navina. I will be playing Pride covers. So come by, request your gay ass
Ooh.
music. I'll play it on my
Magical.
ukulele. It'll be a good time. You can find me at Candace Magnificent on Discord and not Discord, on Twitch. So thank you so much to all of our wonderful sponsors. Thank you all for being here today. Shout out to Palad's Pixels, to Die Hard Dice, to Critical Hit Cookies, and to Friday Afternoon Tea for sponsoring this episode. I think we have one more to draw, right? Super
yeah, that's
Dylan
right.
won the giveaway.
That's my guy
Super
right
Dylan,
there,
congratulations!
baby.
You got a $50 gift card to Die Hard Dice. Good job,
What a
Leia.
magical guy. That's my best friend in the
Right.
world right
That's
there.
exciting.
I entered this one with the intention of giving it to you, this because
Me?
yes, to you.
Oh God.
So I'm gonna give it to you because I have too many dice. So
Oh, thank
I love you.
you.
Thank you so much
Oh
for
my
inviting
gosh.
me and for organizing this and for
course.
for
Truly.
inviting us.
Herculean
we love
effort.
you.
Magical.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love y'all, and this has been so wonderful. Like it was like honestly more than I could have asked for. When I started, the way that I set up all these tables is I put everybody that was a GM together into one when to meet, like one scheduling thing, to see like which Thursdays that they could do. And then I decided from there, like what the incidents of the people that I wanted to play were going to be. So Dare and Jen, I think, are in something on alternate Thursdays together potentially.
I'm so happy.
So I had both of them already scheduled for the same game. And I was like, well, I know Dylan will probably want to play with these two people. And then Dylan was like, I mean, put me wherever you want. Obviously, I really love playing with Robin. And I was like, sold. So I put
Yeah.
Dylan at the table.
Unfortunately, we can't play alone. Like we can't not have be in the same thing. Yeah.
And then I was like, where does Q go? Because Q can go at like any table. Like Q is one of those like really good pinch hitters
Oh,
where
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
he can just vibe in any environment. And I
Yeah,
was
Q,
like,
big fan already.
this is the chaos that we
Mhm.
need.
Yeah, well,
Q
yeah,
needs
good
to go
shit.
here.
Q.
This is the appropriate table.
Yeah.
So it's been like a
Cool.
super mega blast, even just organizing these tables and watching them come to life because everybody is just like, just so good. Oh, so good. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. Please come back next month on, I believe, the 17th of July for Monster Hearts, which is going to be me as your GM. It's gonna be Katiosaurus. It's gonna be B Zelda. It's gonna be Dauntless. It's gonna be
Whoa.
Ambrose. It's gonna be Eli. It's a
Oh.
stupid
Oh,
table.
God, that
That's
cast
huge.
fucks.
It's
that cast
That's
ridiculous.
so
It's gonna be real sexy. It takes place at a camp a la Wet Hot American Summer meets I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. So
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
American
forget-
Summer mention. Love that shit.
I will
Mm.
not stop shouting about it until it's over, and probably
Yeah.
not then either. And definitely keep your eyes peeled for frequencies because there's 3 out of the 6 of us there, and we would
Yeah,
like it if you
baby.
listen to it. It's gonna make you sad. I
I
hope y'all have a wonderful night. Please stick around because we are going to try and raid into somebody to pay them that forward. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Kay and David. Thank you to Jason for all your support. Thank you to the players and our GM tonight. Happy fucking Pride and free Palestine.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Thank
Oh, yeah.